Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kiltan Rats. Welcome back to Sunless Sea, where Captain Rutherford is alive and semi-well in the southeastern Untersee. We are starting the game in the mirrored city of Varkas, and we're gonna have to leave now. But we have reprovisioned a little in Adam's Way, and I feel like we should be able to make our way sort of around up here. Hopefully, maybe even push for the salt lions again, or just make a run up straight north. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and just send the bat out. This is a bit worrisome, but you know, hopefully we're not gonna be too heavily impaired, and we're just gonna be able to make it work somehow. I am somewhat reluctant to, you know, oh dear, that's exactly the reason why I'm reluctant to strike out into the deeper nether regions of the sea, just because here there be monsters, but we'll have to risk it at some point. I could be happier with a better state of our hull, but hey, you know, there will always be something, and I don't want to wait until we have a better ship, so we're just gonna have to take what we can and have a little exploratory turn around the south here, or rather almost the east now. Let's see where this takes us. Curious what the... what was it? Autumn Islands are. Whether it's the undersea equivalent of the Easter Islands. Oh. So they are... at least they are Easter Islands. Considering where they're located. Oh, and apparently a little nod to Finland. If Vipiainen, that sounds Finnish as hell, but I'm no expert. I've only ever heard Finnish spoken usually when watching hockey games with Finnish people, and most of that is not really repeatable in polite company, since they tended to curse a lot. Melting Isles are some distance to the west. Okay. Is there nowhere we can land here? It doesn't seem so, huh? Not seeing any ports. But at least we're making some discoveries. Terror is still manageable. Let's see what the bat says. Melting Isles, yes, I think those are the ones we're going to discover next. But it would seem that we are somewhat within unsettled territory now. Both unsettled and unsettling, I guess, considering how far we are from friendly shores. Getting some Z-bed visitors here. Well, at least we're getting a little bit in the way of map exploration done. Oh, that actually looks like there is something to land there. Hey! I'm curious. What's this place? The Mangrove College. Oh. This is fortuitous. The wise and the wicked seek sanctuary here, where the fruits are plenty and the woods wild. A steaming sprawl of parasynthetic vegetation and a village, barely a village. Old walls are roofs in disrepair, stilts leaning dangerously. It looks to have been assembled by drunks in a hurry. Dock carefully. Engage an officer, maybe's daughter. Maybe? Okay. Are we going to enlist someone from Arrested Development here, or what the hell is going on? Hello, where are you headed? On second thoughts, I don't mind. Can I come aboard? Yes, I'm an engineer, but I'm an engineer in a hurry. Well... yeah, sure. If anyone comes looking for me, well, I'm not accepting callers. Can I trust you to pass that on? You don't want them distracting me from my duties. Alright. Okay, we haven't even checked her yet. 6 iron and 3 veils. That's objectively better than 8 iron, I suppose. So, you are hereby promoted. And you, 6 veils, 3 iron, and engine power. I think I like that better than fuel efficiency, especially combined with the iron upgrade, so we can compensate a little. Oh, but you were giving 8 veils. Oh, do you do 6? I'm okay with this. Yeah, I really am. I like that. But hey, we can pick up an absent friend for vendor bite. The Shady sword. The directions take you to a frothy hovel in the shade of a swamp oak. When you knock, the whole thing quivers as if it's come unmoored. A tall woman, imposing despite a layer of mud, opens the door. Has he sent word? She asks. She grins delightedly. Let's be off to Venderbite. Don't spare the engines. It's been too long. You guys don't sell anything here, I suppose. What can we do? Can we... Oh, we can unpick the mysteries of other lands. With memories of distant shores and fragments. What do we get then? Oh, a secret. Okay. The mysteries of the sea with sea stories. 7. Wow. Compile a port report. And we can again put a Blemigan ashore, whatever that might be. Some sort of animal, I guess. Sages, scholars, philosophers, naturalists, poets, dreamers, here to pursue their rarefied ideals in a land of muddy fecundity. All shall be well. The thinkers of the Mangrove College continue their untroubled and sedentary existence. New schools of philosophy are born and die like bubbles. Extraordinary poetries are written in water. The occasional retired pirate tries and fails to get invited to salons. Your hungry quality has gone. You've gained 1 supplies and we have a port report. That's fantastic. Wait, why can we do this again? Don't we? Oh, she's cargo. But we have her. Okay. I guess that should theoretically disappear. Gather supplies. You don't have time to stop and rest, but you can gather plenty of supplies. The college members will grumble, but there's enough to go around. Well. To the Wispways. Frogs fire candles. So there is a use for these candles, hey? I'm gonna make a note. Mangrove College. Foxfire candles. And how many supplies? 1, okay, that's fine. Go beachcombing. I think we could try gathering supplies, see what that gets us. Oh, wow. We can get 4 supplies out of this. And then we have to leave again, I guess. But hey, 4 supplies for free? That is pretty good. Do we strike northeast? Or northwest, rather. I think we strike northwest. Because now, of course, we want to go to Venderbite and see what that gets us. I was wondering where this college was, considering how long ago we had been hearing from that, but I had not forgotten that that tomb colonist we transported in the very first episode, I think, even, had a friend he wanted us to pick up. We're still okay. Still okay. Really not okay, but, you know, let's pretend we're still okay. And we're really far out in the open sea now, it seems. Terror is increasing. Wow, there's nothing here. We watch for fungal pads in the Sea of Lilies. There's a prison here, guarded by not oracles. What does that mean? Sea of Lilies. Uh-huh. Well, might as well. Sounds uninviting, but hey, you know. Who are we to argue? Just checking. This guy really needs oh, what harbor? Hey! Oh, already. Okay. This guy is sort of our weak spot here. We have discovered wisdom. Interesting. This place is called Wisdom. The prison walls are mercilessly steep. Nupmid built this place as a prison for the Khanate. Now it answers only to its governor, and its governor answers to no one. Hand over a prisoner. Unlocked with one prisoner. Exchange a secret for a prisoner. You need pages 175. Holy shit. Okay. Compile a port report. Rescue prisoner. Nah. Why would we want to do that? Ships from the Khanate are most common, but you see Chalonite vessels, polythreme triremes with chained and sulky unfinished men, corsairs disposing of their miscreants, even one furtive Iremi skiff. The wardens pay them well for their prisoners. There's so many names of places that we haven't been to yet. It's just insane. Yeah, we'll not free any prisoners here. We'll just be on our merry way. But the oh, there's a monster. It looked like a shark or something, but it's about the size of our boat, so at the risk of saying this again, we're gonna need a bigger boat, and this time is actually appropriate, so hey. Have we now discovered the... what was it? Something Isles. The Sea of Lilies, yes. Well, we're right in the middle of it, I suppose. But might as well see if there's another landing point here somewhere. So we're okay. Ah, okay. Whoa, we're not okay. This is how we die. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Leave me alone, shark. What's this place? This looks like a place. Stalagmites loom in the distance like the cranes of the wolfstack. Discovered Gator's Mourn. And a landing spot. This looks rather rickety and shady. We gained a secret. Corsair's Forest. Oh, that sounds risky. Not the kind of company our good Mr. Rutherford tends to keep, but hey. Step carefully. Wow, this looks... I like this design. The Mourn is a stalagmite vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbors. The Corsair citadel nestles halfway up. An intricate system of winches takes the strain, and your ship rises slowly from the sea. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to stanchions. Higher, higher. Now the undersea shimmers like glass below. Children clambering in crevices sheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows and you hang in a cradle next to a red-bowed pirate cutter. An evening at the errant Limpet. A drinking den? Okay, a modest challenge. Explore the Mourn. There's a surprising quantity of actual landscape on the Mourn. It's vertical admittedly, but once you find the beast paths and urchin roads, you can traverse it as you would a rocky moor, with additional throat full of lurching terror. Not maybe the greatest thing we can be doing right now. What? Drop off the Shady sword? She inhales the air and smiles, perhaps for the first time, as I remember it. Less mud, more rum. Why would we do that? Gather intelligence. A very chancy challenge. Can we buy anything here? Fuel and supplies are really expensive. Solace fruit. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Oh. Well, that's handy if we ever wanted to get into the shady business, but I don't think we will with this character. Now, what can we do here? Let's give this a go. 50, wow. Let's go exploring. Fisherfolk, sailors, a shady couple of likely pirates, and is that a drowny down by the water's edge? Haven't we read this text before somewhere? They sit round a fire at the sea's edge, passing around a bottle of something viscously black. They are wagering on riddles. Will you join them? Yeah, we have seen this on Mutton Isle, I think, or somewhere there. Oh, let's try this one. We failed again. We suck at this so bad. This is 50-50. I'm gonna risk it. Oh god. Oh, we succeeded. In caution. A steaming bathhouse on a spur of rock. Water slops over the edge of tubs out over the edge to join the sea far below. Scar captains boast drunkenly of the prizes they've taken and the victims they have marked out. You listen from the shadows. Well... Cold shoulders. Terror hasn't changed because it's higher than 50. Interesting. We've been here too long and you're attracting the wrong kind of attention. I can take a cue, so off we go. But we have a port report. Oh, and we're almost... Well, that's nice. So let's pick up port report at the Fungin station, I guess. If we ever want to go shark hunting, we know where to find them. But, yeah. Not in this state, not with this gun, not with this, you know, paddling raft, comparatively. I'm still sort of, you know, uncertain what ship to shoot for. Of course, the Corvette is the next one and the affordable one. Oh well, affordable. We'd need another 1,000 or something, but we could get there, at least. And the merchant ship has an amazing amount of cargo space, so I'd rather almost aim for that one. But it's, I think, 8,000 in total and 7,000, so it might be better to just use the Corvette as a stop-off point, even though it doesn't have much more hold space, and just, you know, make our money, and then decide whether we want to go the martial route or the merchant route. Oh, we've got another one of these events. Hello, don't freeze up on me now. Yeah, let's try this one instead. Oh, that's nice. 5 sailors dies for the corpse of a Zebat. It is ill luck for a sailor to kill a Zebat. One wins it, but in his hand it becomes a freshly cut surface flower. His fellows cry out in envy and greed. They fall on him, and there comes a great rending of white petals. More petals fall, obscuring the mast of the ship beneath the false stars of the roof. It is very cold. You will have to set a fire. Okay, let us have... Oh, right. This could reduce our terror. Oh, actually... I think... Yeah, we've had this. We've lost 2 terror, we've gained supplies and fragments. Now we're gonna get a port report, and I think we're okay. Do we wanna... Nah, I'm not gonna buy some more fuel here. Not if I can help it. Where was station 3? That was up there. Do we want to cut there, or do we want to... Yeah, I think the last time we put in a port report from there, we got a lot of money, but that was only the very first time. Oh, that wasn't what I intended. Ooh, there's our big friend from the very first couple of episodes here, where he messed us up pretty well and almost cut our good captain's life very, very short. So let's try not to run afoul of him. But as far as goals go, I think I would like to eventually, for one, replace the doctor, and for another, see if we can do the personal quests of these guys or unlock them, which means we have to have dinner with them, which also means it's quite, you know, supply and money intensive, since a lot of this also meets prerequisite to have, I think, rare catches and whatnot. And I don't really know where to get those, so we'd have to find that first. So I think in the very short term, I would just like to explore more and explore more to the north. Oh. That's new. Errands for the Acolyte. From time to time, she'll admit that there's something you can do for her. Guarding the yard, she asks you to keep a night watch on the dump where she throws away the unused heart stuff. Oh, but we don't have something awaits you in port right now. A novel present. She's in search of new music to sing at her work. You could write some. A visit to Sooth and Cooper. She had a little jar of hard metal shavings, bits too small to be reused for any other purpose, picked out of the teeth of the nutcracker. Guess that's the only one we can do. Boiling liquids. Sooth meets you at the door. Cooper is not home. Sooth has a cauldron on the boiler ready, and in go the shavings. You wouldn't think they'd melt, but they go like butter, swirling into the mix. Have them bottled by tomorrow forenoon, Sooth says, not looking up from his stirring. Gain 3, station 3, earning Acolyte's favor. New is 6. That's fine. We can't actually get a port report. Okay. Back to the dock. Or can we? No. Exchange a long box for a hard metal ingot. What use is hard metal to you, but then what use is a long box? What use indeed is a heart? When you turn, there's only a ragged floating of the wind. Oops, sorry. I did not mean to do that. Interesting. Let's cut through here. Maybe we can make some new discoveries on our way to Vendor Bite. I think we're okay for Abbey Rock. Okay, that's new. Haven't seen that yet, so let's go there. Oh, that's another place. That seems settled. Excuse me. I keep having to cough in the last batch of recordings just because my throat isn't all that well. Right, Abbey Rock, the Sisterhood. What are you except for a side project of the Sisters of Mercy? Here the Grim Sisters' lair. A black spit of an island far from anywhere anyone would want to go, and that's how the Sisterhood likes it. Here stands their fortress convent. There are bear traps that look friendlier than this. Trade supplies, resources are limited, 20 echoes, that's not a good price. Compile a port report. Okay. Watch the convent, offer a gift. A hunting trophy. This will reduce terror. Don't think that's worth it, unless it's really significant, but even then, I don't think it's worth it. We'll compile a port report. Nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. The sea crashes on the rocks, withdraws. The forest stands stolid as the last year of a century. The greatest peril you risk here is a certain purpleness of prose. We'll wait a while and see. Like huge and deadly herons, the sisters stalk along the very tops of the walls. You watch through a spyglass as they leap and whirl, slashing at each other with a variety of frightening weapons. God, one of them just turned a somersault. What is this, like the cloister of the ninja nuns? No shops. Okay. Okay, we've learned of a new place. We've found a new place. That's always good. And we're making progress on our fragments and everything, so... haven't we been to Shepherd? I'm confusing this with Mutton Isle, am I not? Ooh, go away. You're not needed. Thank you. No, I don't think we've been here, have we? I'm gonna turn in and then I'm gonna roll on to Vendor Bite. And I'm probably gonna have to pick up some more fuel. The Wolf's Rift. Okay, I don't think we have been here. Yeah, discover Shepherd's Isle. Field Haven, okay, what are you? Sheep, lichen, standing stones. Of course, the bearded watchman tells you there are no actual shepherds on the Shepherd Isles. Sheep are mostly legal here. No, indeed, it's just the name of the gentleman that founded the isle. The islands. Greybeards sitting in the village square, not solemnly. No sheep, one says, but plenty of tails. Ask us anything. Compile a port report. Oh, yes, yes, my yes. There's been goings-on. And the bleak light of the false stars surface roiling like a porridge pot up with a roar of steam and flash of fire. 3 widows swim in tentacles. And then we saw His Highness. There's rather a lot of this material. Engage an officer, the sigil-ridden navigator. Let me guide your ship. I know all the sea. How it was, how it will be. Please, the headaches only stop when I'm working. Well, that sounds confidence-inspiring. 50 echoes for a new officer. I'm gonna take him. Relief. Thank you. The nonsense here was a distraction for a while, but only the sea can help me now. Ah, my God, the air. It's cleaner already. Let me chart a course for you. Ah, my head. What can you do? +6 mirrors, +3 veils. As opposed to +6 mirrors, +3 pages. Pages... Yeah. I think you'll stay. We can increase mirrors through him. Oh, and he's actually quite a cheap date. Let's find out what he's about. He has an admirable appetite for so slight a fellow. Forgetfulness. Seconds, then thirds, disappear in a small, hasty morsels. He is nervous and not a gifted conversationalist. You do your best to plug the silence. When you ask about his past, he winces. I can't say, sir. This, he taps the livid sigil on his temple, which twitches like a scorpion's sting, has burned away my memories. I recall I have a brother, but not his name or where he is. I remember the names of the ships I've served on, the Implicit, the Bonnie Swan, but not their crew. How did he come by the sigil? He clutches his head. I don't know. Thinking about it is like fire in my skull. He grits his teeth. Someone must have hated me very much to curse me with it, but I can't even remember my enemy. Okay. Can we follow up on that somehow? Captain, my sleep is riddled with dreams, sir. Dreams of bells and candles. He paces the deck. I see a lonely house lit by tallow and a wick. A bell is ringing. It rings now. Do you hear it? He scratches at his sigil, which has begun to bleed. Do you know this place, Captain? Can I plot a course? A place of candles and bells. The Chapel of Lights, a northern church where no sin is too terrible. That's very, very close, isn't it? Let's pick up some more units of fuel and go there. Yeah, it's very close. Thought so. Can do that. Sort of burning through money here, but sort of all about the exploration and sort of getting stories and finishing quests now. Of course, also the new ship, but I just hope we can get some decent earnings from this trip somehow. We have a lot of stuff in our holds at least. We should probably make it through here and see if we can uncover a few more. What? Okay. Mount Palmerston. Not now, but good to know because I think I want to go to the northeast next anyway, so this should be something to set our sails towards next time. Anything else you'd like to tell me, Mr. Bat? No islands within the Z-Bat's range. Could slowly draw towards the north. Oh, there's apparently a maelstrom. Yeah, this is getting interesting again. The night is dark and full of terrors. But hey, we're approaching the... What is that anyway? Is that even some kind of snow, or is that just ash or something? Looks more like ash really than snow. But you know, when it comes to snow, I know nothing. Wonder how many horrendous Game of Thrones references I can choke into one episode. Pale visitors, the cry goes up, drownies in the water. The pale faces of the drowned dead bob up like lamps. They're singing. Drown out their song with the roar of the engines. Drownies are drawn to fear like pickpockets to crowds. Stoke the engines. As hot as they'll go, it will use fuel and may damage the ship, but you'll drown out their wretched song. Phew. Damn it. Your engines thunder, the drownies circle, but the poisonous sweetness of their song is almost lost in the din. At last they tire and sink below, waving as they go. You've lost one hull and one fuel. That could have gone a lot worse. Alright, we should definitely limp home though. Do you hear music? Eat of the Chapel's bounty. Gather intelligence. Yes. And let's actually do that. Rich and red, shark steaks, etc. Yeah, we had that, I think. Okay. This is expensive as hell. This is the place. Hark, the bell. Within, the air is heavy and hushed. Furtive faithful gather in the shadows between the many, many candles. Yeah. You enter to see your navigator shaking a smiling priest by the collar. It led me here. Tell me what it means. Look at it. Look at it! The priest disentangles himself as politely as possible. I'm sure we can find a path to put you on, my friend. He examines the sigil with the professional air of a collector, but we will need your help in return. Pay a price. 2 life specimen? Pay another price. You need menaces unaccountably peckish. And to... what the hell? The priest slips his arm around your shoulders. For you, a lesser payment, he whispers. Post no guards on your ship tonight, ask no questions, and in the morning perhaps you'd like to join us for breakfast. What have we eaten? Oh god. Okay, life specimen. Our stores are running low. If we cannot feed our congregation, the mission must end. Can you provide? So we need 2 life specimen for navigator, Chapel of Light. I've made a note of it. And we shall be back. But now I think it's time for Vendor Bite. Which should be... yeah, should be doable. And then maybe make it back to London without getting our ship blown to pieces or our terror rising to insane heights. I haven't really had that nightmare yet. I guess the drowning... oh. Okay, no thank you. I guess the drownies were also an event that just gets triggered by the fact that we are in dangerous terror territory here. But, you know, we'll hopefully make it to London before we go insane. At least more insane. It's always somewhat requisite qualifier here, because I don't think anyone in this place is entirely normal by any definition. Okay, no. Okay, we've lost the terror, that is nice. Alright. Okay, we are closing in on Vendor Bite. Curious what the Shady sword will unlock once we're there. It's been a while since the guy made his request to us, so I don't know. I don't think that has an influence on how long we take to finish a quest, but you never know. I mean, time does march on in this ticker here. Although I wonder, like, how long we have explored here. Is it still the same year that we... I don't know. Okay. Provide what you have promised. Reassure the Shady sword. The Shady sword turns to you. I didn't ask how much. How much is he changed? Is it very bad beneath the bandages? Perhaps you can reassure her. Tell the Shady sword the truth. Tell her that no one enters Vendor Bite as a colonist unless they pass the skin check. Tell her that he is much changed and for the worst. We'll be honest. She says nothing. Her face grows paler and paler as you speak. Now she looks like nothing so much as a wax figure. She walks jerkily down the gangplank to meet her friend. He pays you, she says nothing. And we were paid 400. Gonna stock up, just in case. And can we get a port report? Yes, we can. And maybe explore the town again. Picnic. Or search warily. Yeah, we'll do that. Only shadows. This place was deserted long ago. You find traces of guilt on a shattered altar, remnants of vermilion paint on a rotting ritual mask, nothing else. We failed. That's unfortunate. No. Anything we can do here? This is not worth it, I think. Yeah, let's head on down to London town and trade a bunch of port reports for a crap ton of fuel again, so we can finance our little next expedition a little more easily. On the other hand, we have made some pretty okay monetary progress to our next ship, all things considered. I mean, I could have saved money a little better, but we are at 2,000. That's another 1,000 to go, and we haven't even sold or gotten rid of everything we've learned yet. We just need to really watch the terror. I hope this is the type of London visit that's gonna drive our terror down. Otherwise, we'll have to take a brief interlude and pick a few fights with crabs. Okay. That doesn't sound so good, but hey, home waters, yes. Time for the beautiful music to start up again soon. Well, we've made it. We've had quite the trip. I mean, if you look at the course we charted, that's quite the journey. We're becoming quite the accomplished explorer here with our after an amateurish start, we've got our sea legs under us now, I guess. And there we go. Back home in time to turn in. Right. Should also speak to our other officers, but maybe not now. Alright, what's illegal? Red honey, gift for the pirate king, and firkin of red honey. Okay. We've nothing to hide. And we get our terror reduced. Oh, thank God. But our nightmare strength is 4. It's probably not great. Someone wants to sign on. Let's read the papers and get the recent news before we forget. This is the other news bit that we have where we don't get the free supplies. Let's also take a rest. And what else? You have still got the same thing. Yeah, that's not too interesting. We have outlandish artifacts. We have Searing Enigma. But I think we need a Searing Enigma to talk to her, don't we? Yeah. We need a Searing Enigma to talk to her and ask her to remove her glasses. You'll need to tempt her with the very finest gossip of the sea. I'm gonna risk it. Eyes unconcealed. She removes her glasses, folds them neatly and places them on the table, then meets your eyes. Her own eyes are marvelously bright. The irises are amber. The whites seem to be flecked with gold. Yes, she says, I've been touched by the dawn machine. I believe you already knew that, or wouldn't have asked me to remove my spectacles. I might be wrong. In either case, nothing has changed now that you know. We will still be wary of each other. She taps her thumb against her index finger. I am always the same, do you see? I do not change. I proceed on the same path I always have. I am only one choice, and I will be content only when I have no choice at all. Now, let's eat and talk. You promised me something special, and I will give you what little I can in return. We've gained the mirrors, we've lost the supplies, and we've dined with her. She has the discomforting, even irritating habit of answering your questions just before you finish speaking. Protest, the journey is the destination. Accept what she says, throw her out of your cabin. She's right. If nothing has changed in response to your choice, then your choice was that of a pawn that chooses to move forward. Each choice you make in the future will depend on this one. The ship goes where the captain sails, and where the captain chooses to sail depends on where you've been. I think I like this one. Narrowed eyes. Perhaps, she says, perhaps our choices determine our heading, but at last, when the lamps go dark, there is only one direction. One day, we'll go there together. She won't be drawn further. She picks up her knife and fork. Between mouthfuls, she tells you something of the starved men and their wars on the roof, the arts of flesh shaping that they practiced and debated. I enjoyed this, she says, at the end of the meal. We should do it again, when you're ready to talk about salt. Oh, wow. Well, what do we need? Saul's attention. Okay. I think we can get Saul's attention in Wither, can't we? That might be worth it. That looks like an interesting storyline to pursue, and it's already paid off quite nicely. I mean, an extraordinary implication? Yeah. Not bad. And we could get the outlandish artifacts down to 0 again. So we've got 2,500 now. That's pretty great. And strategic information as well. 150 more. Yes, it was satisfactory once more. And our port reports. Let's see if we have any new ones. We have Demo Island. We've already had that. Gator's Morn is new. You have something to tell us about the pirate fleets of the forest. We have indeed. And we've got so much favor. Quaker's Haven, we have done that before. Venderbite, we have done that before. Shepherd Isle, submit that fact. We do hear some peculiar tales of that place. This way. I don't think we're the type that lies to the Admiral. I agree, it does seem implausible. So many of the stories from that place do. Still, there is a little gold of truth in the mud of rumor from time to time. Your payment, sir. Abbey Rock, we categorize it as a military installation, you know, although that has occasioned some quite vigorous debate. And we have an accomplishment and some more of this. This is nothing new, and neither is this. Because the Christian shouting we'd already heard before. Iron Republic. And his suit is gone again. God. I think we still have some left. Mangrove College. Oh yes, the muddy philosophers do tell. No new text, but 50. Wow, nice. And this as well. This is really nice for the fuel. This is again our Grand Geode. Wisdom. Brr, did the oracles look hungry? We are quite in favor here. And we're almost able to buy that ship. Of course, that leaves us with absolutely no money, but hey, you know, we're close. Mirrored City, eh? Still think we're barbarians, do they? Oh yeah, they do. Adam's Way, we have submitted that already. And do we have a specific task? Frostfound in the north, that's convenient. I don't know where Frostfound is, but I wanted to go north anyway. So that is very nice. Right, let's immediately go to the dry dock, and before I forget, let's get it repaired with favor. And I guess we're gonna take her out for another journey next time. Possibly her final journey. Wait, let's see if there's another potential officer hanging around. There is! The Haunted Doctor or the Brisk Campaigner. She's a doctor and he's a doctor. Hearts and Iron, Hearts and Pages. A little light on Pages. And he's... yeah, I think we want to reinforce that. Let's get this one. Please, I must leave this place. I can work my passage. I'm a doctor. Welcome aboard. Thank you. This is mine. It'll do very nicely. Excuse me. I will just turn up the oil lamp a touch. I dislike the dark. Oh, you're gonna have so much fun on this with us. We're never in the dark. Well, that does it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to our next journey. Our final journey with our rickety cruiser here, hopefully, when we can upgrade to our Corvette. And I'll see you then. Bye for now.